Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello children, welcome to the session. In this session children, we are going to discuss some of the question and answers from the topic that we have covered so far. So children, the first question is on your screens and it says an odometer of a car reads 57321 kilometers when the clock shows 8:30 am. So children, what does an odometer reads? Odometer gives you children the distance traveled. Okay, it gives you the distance and its unit is in kilometers. So at 8:30 children, at 8:30 the reading in the odometer shows the distance 57321 kilometers. Okay, then what is the distance moved by the car if at 8:50 children this reading has become 57336 kilometers. Okay, so first of all you have to find this distance. So children, in order to find the distance, what you will do, you will subtract the initial reading from the final reading, right? Because the speedometer, the reading in the speedometer is increasing as the car is traveling or as the vehicle is traveling. Okay, so you are going to subtract children the initial reading from the final reading, that is 57336 minus 57321. So the distance traveled will be equal to 15 kilometers. Okay, so the distance traveled is 15 kilometers. Next part of the question is asking you calculate the speed of the car in kilometers per minute. You have to calculate the speed of the car in kilometer per minute. So children, you have distance which is 15 kilometers and what is the time taken? You can finally find the time also by subtracting the initial time from the final time, that is 8:50 minus 8:30. It gives you the time 20 minutes. So children, what will be the speed? And children, the unit of the speed has to be kilometers per minute. So you need not convert any unit here because the time is also in minutes and the speed is in kilometers. So formula for speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is 15 and time is 20 minutes. So the answer will be children 0.75 kilometers per minute. The speed is 0.75 kilometers per minute. Okay, now children, you have to express this speed in kilometer per hour also. So what you are going to do is you will convert this time from minute to hours. And how you can do it? You will just divide this 20 by 60. So the time is 1/3 of an hour. So now the speed will be 15 divided by 1/3 and 3 will come over here. So the answer will be 45 kilometers per hour. Okay children, so this will be the answer to this question. So let's move ahead to the next question children, which is Salma takes 15 minutes from her house to reach her school on a bicycle. So she is traveling to her school by a bicycle and it takes her, the time taken by her is 15 minutes. Okay, and if the speed of the bicycle is 2 meter per second, you have to calculate the distance between her house and the school. So children, we know the formula is speed is equal to distance upon time or distance divided by time. So now we have to calculate the distance. So the formula will become speed into time. But before evaluating this by putting the values for time and speed, we need to check out the units of each of them. So children, before solving any numerical, you have to make sure that all units are correct. For example, the speed is in meter per second, so time should also be in seconds, whereas we have it in minutes. So in order to convert it into seconds, we will multiply it by 60. Okay, so the answer will be 900 seconds. Now we can calculate the distance. How? By multiplying speed with time. And we will get our answer as 1800 meter. This will be our answer. Okay children. Why? Because the unit of speed is meter upon second, whereas this 900 second. So the unit will be meter. Okay. I really hope you would have understood this. Let's move to the next question. the basic unit of speed is kilometers per minute, meter per second or kilometer per hour. So children, usually the basic unit of speed is kilometers per hour. Okay. So let's move to the next question, which is a car moves with a speed of 40 kilometers for 15 minutes. Then with a speed of 60 km per hour for next 15 minutes. So the total distance traveled by the car is, so you have to calculate the distance traveled by the car, children. So children, in first case, car is traveling with a speed 40 km per hour and time is 15 minutes, and we will have to convert it into hour because we have speed in hour, so we will divide it by 60. Okay. So we have 1/4 of an hour. So what is the formula to find the distance, children? Distance will be, we know the formula, speed is equal to distance divided by time. So in order to calculate distance, the formula will become speed into time. So speed was 40 and time was 1/4 of an hour. So we get the distance traveled is 10 kilometers in first case. Then in second case, children, in case 2, what is there? The distance, the speed given is 60 kilometers per hour and time is again 15 minutes, which has to be converted into hour by dividing it by 60. It comes out to be 1/4 of an hour again. Now we know the formula for distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. Speed is 60 and time is 1/4 of an hour. So this travels 15 kilometers, right? So the total distance covered is, we will have to add both the distances for case 1 and case 2, that is 10 plus 15. So our correct answer is 25 kilometers. So children, you saw how simple these numericals are. You just don't you just don't fear about numericals. You just keep on solving. Just keep the concept in mind. The only concept that you need to keep in mind is, children, first thing, before solving any numericals, you should check the units. The units should be same. Second thing that you need to remember is the formula, which is speed is equal to distance divided by time. Then distance will be equal to speed multiplied by time, and time will be equal to distance divided by speed. So children, you just need to remember this relationship, and before solving any question, check all the units of the question. So children, these were the question and answers from the topic that we have covered so far, and I really hope that you would have understood this concept really well. Thank you so much for your attention.